Hey Aries, it's Healed and Open, and I am here to roll out a new reading um, called How Do I Feel About Myself? It's a personal rendition of how does my partner feel about me. Um, I hope you like it. So during your premeditative, I don't know, that was a little weird. Okay, so I definitely hope you like it. Um, your premeditative shuffle, you had the High Priestess in reverse at the bottom, and then the top card was the Page of Swords upright. We will be using the Dream Oracle deck as I have in several of my readings before, still sticking with it. Okay, so the High Priestess in reverse and the Page of Swords. I feel as though you're more in your head than you usually are. You act less, you react less, and you stay in your head a little more. I have a feeling that it isn't a good thing, though. I think you staying in your head requires you or allows you to be more irrational about your feelings, your own reactions, and just how you move. It's like you're reckless, really, but nobody knows it yet. Okay, so let's go through the reading. How can Aries attract the best parts of themselves? Shine like the star that you are. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. In this moment, your past does not define you. How someone else feels about you also doesn't define you. It doesn't define you because at this moment, it could be holding you back. Maybe if it was beneficial to you, it could help in defining yourself, but whatever it is, your thoughts of someone else or your past experiences are not helping you be the best version of you. It's okay to leave it in the past and to walk forward, move on, evolve, become greater. Your past experiences may be the reason why you hesitate in being vocal about your feelings. It's a lot of deep hurt there that you haven't really figured out just yet. Letting it go. Okay, so I read somewhere that 90% of our memory, is it 90? It was a high percentage of our memories are like we've pieced together certain things and it's not really how it operated. It's not really how it went. Over time, we start to, fill in blanks of an experience. So I feel like trusting the experience, but not necessarily taking it for law. Okay, here it is. You can trust the feeling of the experience, but how it plays out in your head, there are missing parts. And because there are missing parts and pieces, not to use it as a full guideline or a framework in how you operate and how you see yourself. Okay. What are Aries' current beliefs about themselves? Pursue your true wealth. Aries' current beliefs about themselves. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so you have the Three of Cups in reverse, but you also had what was attached to it, and I'm going to take it. I always pay the price for this. Obedience is key. You guys hear me? That's my own lesson. Darn it. Okay, it was the Sun card. I need to find it though. Hold on. But it's basically, I mean, you have ups and downs. It's waves. There are some things, here it is. Let me look at this. You're excited about something, but other people are not excited about it. And again, this like links to it not mattering what other people how other people feel, how other people react to you, because it's holding you back. The energy of a three of cups in reverse versus the Sun card, this is how you want to feel, but the more you stay in your head, it's an insecure feeling. It lacks self-confidence. It actually hinders you a lot. Without that confidence, you can't make moves like you want to. You're hesitant. And the more you're hesitant, the more you stay in your head, and it becomes a vicious cycle. A very vicious cycle. It's something that you're extremely excited about, but you don't feel like you can show the excitement because the person or people that you want to share this with, you don't feel like they'll understand or be as excited or support you. But you have it all wrong. You're making this assumption and you have it all wrong. How can Aries trust themselves more? Oh, goodness. Fault to get out. Accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. No matter how many times I read this card, I still stumble over the words. Accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. This, what you want to do, what you're excited about, is warranted, and it's okay. Like, it's amazing. Anything that brings you joy is amazing. Live in that. Live in that. Focus on that. Focus on the positives. Focus on your attributes. How can Aries trust themselves more? And stop fucking worrying. Stop worrying. This is whatever has happened, it's a lot of past energy. Whatever has happened, the guy looking back on all that has happened, all the experiences, well, what I was, well, what happened then, and it slows you down. You can't even move forward because you're not looking forward. How do you, how do you trust yourself if you're paying attention to the reaction of other people? If you're paying attention to what you feel are whispers when you walk into a room? How do you trust yourself if you're worried about how other people perceive you or perceived you, or how someone else told you a situation looks like? And that may be where the hiccup comes from. Someone else told you that, oh, it's this way. But that's third party information. Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear, and I don't know the rest. Was that it? Half of what you see and none of what you hear? You just can't. You can't. Whatever the situation is that has put you in reserve mode, you can't operate like that. It's affecting you. It's decreasing your confidence in yourself. And without that confidence, doors don't open. Without that confidence, you don't have the strength to get over hurdles. How can Aries... How can Aries release the unhelpful parts of themselves? Pay attention to what energizes you. Pay attention to the things that make you happy. Stop hanging on to what happened in the past. Because there is victory. Look at that. Look, all of that time you're paying attention to what someone else is doing and not moving forward. And once you do, you win. You win. Once you release all of what you've heard, how you feel about other people, or how you feel other people feel about you. It's not even how you feel about someone. Once you come out of your head, come back down to what's really a focus and change like how you operate, man, that door opens. That new revelation is there. That progresses you and advances you. But you have to pay attention to what feels good to you internally, not what you feel from an external energy. How can Aries communicate better with themselves? Give yourself permission to play. That's the same. And for it to be right under this card, the Sun card, that childlike energy. Come on, man. You got to listen. Yes. Yeah. Woo. Okay, we on it today. We are on it. With the Ace of Cups, free yourself. Free yourself from this is your permission, your confirmation, your sign to let all of that go. Come back to that energy of the Sun card, of this card, of paying attention to what energizes you, of giving yourself permission to play and not worry about other people. it's right now. If you were drawn to this because of something, this is why. Because it is literally time for you to let go. Like you can't even, it makes no sense to hang on to it anymore. Like none. This is what you're keeping yourself from. Happiness is what you're keeping yourself from. Lightheartedness, that feeling of freeing, that freeing feeling. And that's exactly what I was drawn to in the Page of Swords. It's like the birds. The birds don't really, if they have a care in the world, you don't know it. When they're flying in the air, they're free. It's lighthearted. You need to release whatever it is and be lighthearted about your situation moving forward. It makes a world of difference. What is Aries' overall energy about themselves? Aries' overall energy about themselves. Go with the flow and flow with the glow. Because that's what's waiting for you. Let me pull another. Oh, oh, okay, all right. Oh, yeah. Aries, please, I can't urge you. I cannot urge you enough to move forward. Look, okay, just even if you don't believe me, look at this. Look at the energy that you were in here or here. Let's take here. Look at the energy you were in here. That's worry. Bruh got a bandage over his head because he's sick of like the past beating him up, other people's opinions beating him up. The King of Pentacles ain't worried about nothing. And when he's carefree and not worrying about it, look at all the flourishment. Look at all of that. Amazing. Amazing. But once if this was lined up together, walking away from this energy brings all of this moving forward. I'm extremely excited about it because this change helps. Like this change opens doors. It makes a big difference. It's a change in you, which will change your surroundings. It brings you back to a happier place. It puts you in a power that you hadn't had for, I feel like, a long time. I feel like this energy has been building up, but a power that you hadn't had for a long time. And for you to like be given the opportunity to go back to that, all of the yellow that's here, being more conscious about how you're doing, more happy and free and having the experience of joy. You have that possibility. It's just waiting for you to make a difference. Once you realize that it's you that's holding you back, man, it's no more. You can change you any time of day. Other people, you cannot. You definitely have full control over you. So get to it, Aries. Please let me know how you feel about this reading. Leave a comment, subscribe, like. Just give me some feedback if I should continue with this. Aries, good luck, good luck. It's going to be great. I promise it's going to be great. Okay, thank you.